Hey guys, I'm Eric. You're watching Notes and Nerds, and I'm here with Jules and Jason. So you guys are in the new Jason film, the Friday the 13th Vengeance.
Yep.
It's right here, guys. Right here. So this is like the first real Friday the 13th film. It's more of a fan-style film,
It's
correct?
a fan
Independent
film,
film, but it's still Friday the 13th, and we haven't had one in...
Since 2009?
Yeah. And that one wasn't the greatest either. It was good, but it wasn't good. Yeah. So, what's it like picking up that legacy, if you will?
Oh, there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure to do it right. And of course, everyone's going to watch and scrutinize, and but also love it at the same time.
Oh,
so it's definitely an honor and a blessing to be able to play the role and to be a part of it.
And you're playing a deputy in the film, correct?
Yes, I played Deputy Alice Brooker. She's one of Sheriff Riolati's deputies. The last name for my character is after Richard Brooker, who was Jason in Part 3, and my first name is after Alice, the final girl in Part 1. So it's kind of like a little Easter egg to Friday the 13th fans, Deputy Alice Brooker, so I think it's pretty cool.
And the whole film, this is made by fans, for fans, essentially.
Absolutely.
So
Exactly.
you get little Easter eggs like that in there. It works out great. So, I mean, it's just fantastic to know that those Easter eggs are there. So what is the basic, without getting into too much detail, the basic premise of this movie?
Sure. So this movie takes place 30 years after the Part 6 Jason Lives story, and we follow Tommy Jarvis's daughters, who are out looking for Tommy. Tommy's gone missing, and we also introduce Elias Voorhees, Jason's father, into the story. And so, and things escalate, and as they do, and lots of killing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, and Elias Voorhees is played by C.J. Graham,
Yep.
who was Jason in Part 6, actually. So
Lots of Easter eggs there.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. So there's a couple for you guys. We're not going to, we got to be careful not to give away too many, because what's half the fun in watching these kind of films, right?
Exactly.
Is the Easter eggs. So now you guys worked with a gentleman, real quick, kind of talk about this one, that recently passed away, who was also the sheriff, played the sheriff. Could you talk about him a little bit for me?
Sure. So Steve Dash, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th Part 2, we met him at Monster Mania, and we asked if he wanted to be a part of Vengeance, and he eventually agreed. So he flew me, Jason, and Dustin, our DP, down to Florida. We filmed with him at the 2 different police stations down there. And Sheriff Riolati, the name came from, because he always said, I'm the real Jason, so Riolati, the real Jason. So he was absolutely incredible to work with. I was really nervous filming with him at first, because Steve Dash, but he really put me at ease, and I think Jason can agree. We put some beautiful stuff together with him, and he did absolutely amazing, and we really miss him a lot. He was a big part of that production for us.
Yeah, it's really always hard to work with somebody like that, and there's that legacy, but you still get to walk away with memories that really are, even you get to tell somebody like, oh yeah, we did this and we did that, but those are memories that you guys you own those memories, and it's always wonderful to have that stuff. So with the film, though, back to the film, the makeup. Have you done a lot of makeup work before, or is this like one of those things where you never did anything this much, or how would it rate up with other stuff?
I've done some makeup work in the past. And this one, I'm lucky. It's not a lot of time in the makeup. It's a silicone hood, so it goes on fairly quickly and easily. But there was a lot of makeup effects done by Chad. Thank you, Chad Buffett from Raptor Props, and we had Joe Castro come and do some effects for us. So there was a lot of great makeup done and on the set. But
so basically, less spearmint gum, more just wearing it.
yes.
That's helpful. I did an extra piece, and you get the stuff that has to be stuck to your face, and you're like,
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah,
my
That's
pores
fun.
have never been so clear.
that's fun stuff too, though.
Oh yeah, anytime you get to do anything like that, it's fun. But yeah, peeling the stuff off is not quite so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and Jason does some pretty epic kills in this one, so can't wait for you to say them.
When does the movie come out?
We don't have an official release date. We've announced sometime in the next month. There's going to be a premiere at New Jersey at the Friday the 13th Museum in Blairstown, where we're going to show it officially for the kind of the first time in its final form.
Yeah.
And so it should be around that time.
Okay. So we're looking at before the end of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
absolutely.
It'll be out so everybody can start buying
Coming
it and
soon.
watching it. That's great. Is there any kind of like, with the original production companies or anybody like that, is there any kind of like special blessing that they gave you guys, or is it just kind of like, who cares what they think?
No, it's we're not making any money on the film.
Yeah.
Any money above production costs we've donated to the Shriners Children's Hospital.
Okay.
So far, it's about $23,000 we've given to the Children's Hospital.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and so that's been one big thing about this production that we've all valued.
So not only is Jason going around killing kids at camp, but he's also donating to the
saving
poor
them.
kids.
He's saving them. Yes.
Save them and raise them so that we can kill them later.
Yes.
Right?
Just as long as they're not doing sex, drugs, alcohol, excessive partying, and you go watch Scream,
Wrong
they'll
place,
explain the
wrong time.
rules.
There
Yeah,
we
wrong
go.
place, wrong time.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys very much.
my pleasure. Thank
It has
you.
been a pleasure talking to you, and I cannot wait to see the film when it comes out. So stay tuned. Like I said, or like he said, October, you said?
August.
August.
Or, I'm sorry, September.
September.
13th.
It's one of those.
Friday.
Friday the 13th is when they're going to start doing the scenes and stuff, getting that out there. We're going to enjoy like a 6-minute preview
Yeah.
here at
Oh,
Slash
yes.
and Bash.
The opening of the film tonight or tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 8:30.
Nice. You guys missed out because you're watching it here. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for more here at Slash and Bash Film Festival. I'm Eric. This is Jason. That's Jules. Later.